Spaces. Good day, everyone. I send my love and blessings to each and every one of you. I hope you're feeling good, staying strong, spaces, and doing everything you can to take care of this miraculous body that carries you through every moment of your life. Today, I want to share something incredibly simple, spaces, yet surprisingly powerful, something many people overlook. And when you hear it, it may sound too basic or too old-fashioned to matter. But trust me, spaces. Sometimes the simplest remedies are the ones your body responds to most profoundly. Today we're talking about the Vicks Foot Trick. Yes, you heard that right. Spaces. Something you can apply to your feet before bed, something you let work while you sleep, something gentle, safe, soothing, comforting, spaces, and supportive of your body's natural healing systems. And if you've been dealing with congestion, coughing, restless nights, tension, soreness, dryness, spaces, or just feeling run down, this practice can be one of the easiest tools you add to your nightly routine. Tonight, spaces. I want to take you on a deep journey, not just telling you what to do, but why it works, what's happening inside your body, what your nervous system experiences, spaces, how your circulation responds, and how your feet act as a gateway to your entire body. So take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Let your mind become present. Spaces. This time we spend together is time invested in your health, your comfort, and your well-being. Paces. I want you to understand this technique so clearly and so deeply that it becomes something you can use for the rest of your life. Spaces. Let's begin by understanding something fascinating about your feet. Your feet have thousands of nerve endings, more than almost anywhere else in your body. Spaces. Each foot contains complex neural networks that connect through your spinal cord into the brain, influencing your breathing, your circulation, your lymphatic system. Spaces, your muscular tension, and even your emotional state. When your feet are cold, your entire body senses it. When your feet are warm, spaces, your whole nervous system begins to relax. When your feet are stimulated, massaged, or soothed, the rest of your body follows. Now imagine that at night, paces. When your body is trying to unwind, calm down, detoxify, heal, repair, and restore itself, you give it a gentle boost, an aromatic, warming, spaces. Soothing experience that helps ease tension and promote relaxation throughout your respiratory system. This is where the Vicks Foot Trick comes in. Spaces. Many people think of Vicks as something you put on your chest, but your feet, your foundation, are one of the most responsive places to use it. Spaces. The vapors absorb gradually, the warmth increases circulation, and the menthol and essential oils begin working deeply through your sensory pathways. Spaces. When applied to the feet, the stimulation is gentler and more balanced. Instead of overwhelming the sinuses with a direct blast of vapors, your body receives a slow, spaces, steady release through the night. This is why so many people say they sleep deeper, breathe better, and wake up more refreshed. But let's go deeper. Spaces. Your feet contain sweat glands, pores, and an open pathway for transdermal absorption. At night, as your body temperature changes, your pores naturally relax. Spaces. They become more receptive. And when you gently massage Vicks into the soles of your feet, you're doing several things at the same time. Spaces. You're stimulating circulation. You're calming overactive nerves. You're supporting lymphatic drainage. You're reducing nighttime coughing triggers. Spaces. And you're sending signals to your brain that it's safe to settle down. Now imagine wrapping your feet in socks. Not tight socks, spaces. Just a gentle cotton layer to hold the warmth and prevent the Vicks from rubbing off onto the sheets. That warmth keeps the blood moving, keeps the pores open, spaces. Keeps the therapeutic elements active. Throughout the entire night, while you sleep, your feet are receiving a gentle therapy session. You don't need expensive tools, spaces. You don't need complicated machines. You just need your hands, your awareness, and a few minutes of self-care before bed, spaces. And these few minutes can become a meditation, a ritual, a moment of connection with your own body, spaces. Reminding yourself that healing doesn't always need to come from something big or dramatic, spaces. Sometimes the smallest consistent habits bring the largest cumulative benefits. Let's talk about why this works for coughing. Spaces. Many people don't realize that nighttime coughs aren't just coming from mucus. They often come from vagus nerve stimulation. Spaces. The vagus nerve is a major communication highway between your brain and your lungs. When the body is stressed, tense, inflamed, or irritated, paces, the vagus nerve becomes hypersensitive. Menthol stimulates specific cold receptors in your skin called TRPMA receptors. When applied to the feet, spaces, your nervous system gets the message without overwhelming your lungs. It calms the vagal response. The irritation decreases. Your body relaxes. Spaces. The cough reduces naturally. Now let's talk about the warming effect. When menthol touches the skin, it triggers a cooling sensation. Spaces. But that cooling actually stimulates internal warmth. The body increases blood flow to balance the temperature. That increase in circulation helps break up congestion, spaces, helps your muscles release tension, helps your breathing slow down, and helps you enter deeper stages of sleep. And I want to remind you, your body heals when you sleep. Paces. Your immune cells activate, your tissues repair, your hormones balance, your brain detoxifies. Spaces. So anything that improves your sleep automatically improves your overall healing capacity. This is why nighttime remedies are so powerful. They work with your body, paces, not against it. Now let's move deeper into the science of aromatic compounds. The vapors from menthol and eucalyptus activate your olfactory system, spaces. But when applied to the feet, the delivery is slow and steady. You don't get overwhelmed. You get a subtle, rhythmic stimulation. Your sinuses open gently, spaces. Your nasal passages relax. Your breathing becomes smoother, quieter, calmer. And because your brain senses this calm breathing pattern, spaces, it sends the signal back downward, relax the lungs, relax the throat, relax the diaphragm. This loop continues all night long. Think about how powerful that is. Paces. A small application to the feet affects your lungs, your throat, your sinuses, your circulation, your nervous system, and your sleep quality. Nothing aggressive. Spaces. Nothing invasive. Just natural stimulation and natural regulation. Let's talk about sore, tired feet. If you're on your feet all day, if you walk long hours, spaces. If you have stiffness in the arches, toes, or heels, this nightly routine can become a form of therapy. The massage itself, gentle, slow, spaces. Circular, begins to release tension built up through the day. The menthol soothes nerve stimulation. The warmth promotes relaxation. And by the time you climb into bed, spaces. The entire lower half of your body begins to let go. Now, why is letting go so important? Because most people don't realize that nighttime pain isn't just physical. Spaces. It's neurological. If your nervous system is buzzing or overstimulated, even the smallest physical discomfort can feel more intense. When your nervous system calms, spaces. Your perception of pain decreases, your breathing deepens, and your muscles release in ways you can actually feel. As we continue through this journey, spaces, I want you to imagine doing this every night for 1 week. Imagine how your mornings would feel if your body rested deeply instead of fighting congestion, coughing, spaces, or tension. Imagine waking up with your feet feeling lighter and your breathing feeling clearer. Paces. Imagine ending your day with a moment of self-care instead of collapsing into bed exhausted. This isn't a miracle cure. It's not magic. It's support. Spaces. It's partnership with your body. It's honoring what your nervous system truly needs. Now let's explore something foundational: temperature regulation. Paces. Your feet play a major role in stabilizing your core temperature. That's why warm socks help some people sleep better. When the feet are warm, the blood vessels open, spaces, sending signals of comfort to the brain. When combined with soothing aromatic oils, the effect multiplies. The body enters parasympathetic mode. The rest, digest, spaces, and heal mode. This is the state where deeper breathing occurs naturally. This is the state where coughing subsides. Spaces. This is the state where inflammation responses calm down. I want you to notice something: you don't need to force the body to heal. You need to allow the body to heal. Spaces. And allowing means creating the right environment: warmth, calmness, relaxation, gentle stimulation, aromatic signals, and deeper breathing. Spaces. All of this happens from applying Vicks to the feet. Now let's talk about circulation. When we apply pressure and warmth to the feet, spaces, blood flow increases not only in the feet but throughout the legs and into the core. Increased circulation helps detoxification, oxygen delivery, and tissue recovery. Spaces. And because this happens at night when your body isn't busy digesting, moving, or working, the circulation supports deep repair. Let's talk about stress. Spaces. So many people go to bed with their mind racing. Their thoughts, worries, and fears begin to tighten the muscles, shorten the breath, paces, and activate the sympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight state. When you take a few moments before bed to engage in a gentle, sensory practice, spaces, you interrupt that cycle. The brain shifts. The body shifts. Suddenly you're not fighting your system, you're guiding it. And so, paces. As you massage the soles of your feet, the sensation helps pull your awareness downward, away from your head, away from your thoughts, into the body, into the moment, paces, into calmness, and calmness enhances sleep. Now imagine doing this for 10 minutes before bed. Slow, deep breaths, warmth on your feet, gentle massage, spaces. Aromatic stimulation. Your body already begins healing before you even lie down. Let's talk about the respiratory benefits more deeply. Spaces. Many people notice a reduction in nighttime coughing within minutes. Why? Because the menthol cooling signal interrupts the cough reflex arc. Spaces. The nervous system stops perceiving irritation as aggressively. The throat relaxes, the bronchial passages settle, and the body finally gets the opportunity to rest. Spaces. Parents have been using this trick for decades with children. Adults benefit just as much, especially those who deal with chronic nighttime irritation. Again, spaces. Nothing forced. Nothing overpowering, just gentle rebalancing. Now let's look at the emotional aspect. Your feet carry the weight of your entire life. Literally. Spaces. Every step, every day, every responsibility. And when you take a moment to care for them, your body interprets that as kindness, safety, nurturing, and support. Spaces. You're telling your body, I'm taking care of you. It's time to soften. It's time to rest. This emotional shift is real. Spaces. Science shows that sensory experience influences emotional regulation. Your feet are rich with sensory receptors. When you stimulate them gently, paces, your brain responds by releasing calming neurotransmitters, reducing stress, and improving sleep. Now think about your nightly routine for a moment. Spaces. Many people go to bed with their nervous system still in high gear. Screens, thoughts, conversations, worries, overthinking. All of this keeps the body tense. Spaces. When you do the Vicks Foot practice, you're creating a transition, a ritual, a signal to the body that the day is done and healing time begins. Spaces. Let's talk about inflammation. Menthol and eucalyptus have cooling anti-inflammatory properties. When applied to the feet, spaces. The body responds by balancing inflammatory markers, reducing swelling, and easing discomfort. This is why so many people feel lighter the next morning. Spaces. Now I want to take a moment to guide you through the actual process, step by step, slowly, calmly, exactly the way you would do it when preparing for bed. Spaces. Start by sitting comfortably. Let your shoulders drop. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. Hold it gently. Exhale slowly through your mouth. Spaces. Let your mind settle. Take a small amount of Vicks on your fingertips. Warm it between your hands for a moment. This activates the aroma and softens the texture. Spaces. Bring one foot up into your lap. Begin at the heel. Massage in slow circles. Feel the tension dissolving under your fingers. Spaces. Move toward the arch, the most sensitive part of the foot where many nerves gather. Apply gentle pressure. Circular motions. Up and down. Back and forth. Spaces. Move to the ball of the foot. This area often holds stress. Take your time. Then gently rub each toe. Give each one a moment. Massage the spaces between the toes. Spaces. Move along the edges of the foot all the way to the outer border. Now glide your hand from the heel to the toes in one long, soothing motion. Spaces. Place that foot into a warm cotton sock. Take another deep breath. Repeat the same loving, deliberate care with the other foot. Notice how your body begins to relax. Spaces. Notice how your breathing deepens. Notice how your thoughts slow. When both feet are warm, covered, and relaxed, stand up slowly. Feel the comfort in your steps. Spaces. Walk to your bed. Lie down gently. Close your eyes. Allow the warmth to spread. Allow the vapors to do their work. Allow the nervous system to settle. Spaces. Allow the healing to unfold naturally. Your body does the rest while you sleep. As the night progresses, your breathing becomes smoother. The congestion eases. Paces. The coughing reduces. Your muscles release tension. Your mind drifts into deeper sleep cycles. Your heart rate stabilizes. Your immune system activates. Spaces. Your respiratory pathways calm. Your nervous system restores its balance. This is the beauty of gentle, natural support. It works with the body, not against it. Spaces. It respects the body. It listens to the body. It enhances what your body is already trying to do. Throughout the night, spaces, the slow release of menthol continues to stimulate the TRP-mate receptors, but not in a harsh burst. It's subtle, rhythmic, balanced, perfect for healing. By morning, spaces. Many people notice a difference, not just physically, but emotionally. They wake up feeling clearer, lighter, more rested, more grounded. Paces. This simple technique can become a nightly ritual. Not because it's complicated, but because it's grounding. Spaces. Because it encourages you to care for yourself in a way that modern life doesn't always allow. Because it honors the wisdom of the body. Spaces. Because it reminds you that healing often begins with awareness, presence, and gentle action. And as we continue through this extended time together, spaces, I want to reinforce something crucial. The body is always seeking balance. It always wants to heal. It always wants to find harmony. And when you support it, spaces, even in small ways, the results can be profound. Think about your day, the stress you carry, the tension in your muscles, the shallow breathing. Spaces, the tightness in your chest when you're overwhelmed, the heaviness in your legs when you're tired, the fogginess in your mind when you haven't rested. Spaces, all of this accumulates. All of this influences your nights. This nightly foot routine interrupts that cycle. It resets the system. Spaces, it gently redirects your body toward healing. Let's explore something powerful, reflex responses. When the feet are massaged or stimulated, the nervous system shifts, paces. There are reflex points connected to the lungs, sinuses, throat, and diaphragm. When these areas are soothed through foot stimulation, spaces, corresponding tension in the respiratory system begins to settle. And because the feet are far from the respiratory system itself, the stimulation is more grounding, spaces. It doesn't overwhelm, it balances. Imagine this pathway feet, nerves to spine, gi, brain, lungs, a breathing, relaxation, sleep, a healing, spaces, all connected, all working together. This is holistic support. This is how the body truly functions, not in isolation, but as one integrated, intelligent system, spaces. As we continue with this long conversation, imagine the countless people who have used this gentle practice and found comfort. Paces. Imagine yourself becoming one of those people, sleeping deeper, breathing easier, waking with more peace. Spaces. Now I want to take you inside the experience of a single breath, a deep, calm, healing breath you might take after using this technique. Inhale slowly. Spaces. Feel the air gently expanding your lungs. Feel your chest soften. Feel your diaphragm drop. Feel your shoulders release. Spaces. Now exhale. Let the tension leave your body, the thoughts, the heaviness, the tightness in your throat, the irritation in your airway. Just let it go. Spaces. This is what your nights begin to feel like when your respiratory system calms down. Now imagine this every night for a week, then for a month, then for a season. Spaces. You begin to notice the difference in your mood, your energy, your immunity, your sleep cycles, your stress levels, your clarity. This is the power of consistency. Spaces. Your body thrives on repetition, on rhythm, on regular supportive habits. So when you give it the same soothing environment night after night, spaces, the nervous system begins to anticipate it. It prepares for relaxation faster. It enters healing mode sooner. It sleeps deeper. It wakes stronger. Paces. I want you to understand that healing doesn't always come from something brand new. Sometimes it comes from revisiting the basics. The fundamentals. Paces. The root of how the body works. And the feet have been a center of therapeutic healing in cultures all around the world for thousands of years. Spaces. When you combine that ancient wisdom with the aromatic power of menthol and eucalyptus, you're giving your body a gift, simple, natural, effective. Spaces. And this gift works while you sleep. As we settle into the final stretch of this extended talk, I want to deepen your awareness of how interconnected your body truly is. Spaces. When the feet relax, the legs relax. When the legs relax, the hips release. When the hips release, the lower back softens. When the back softens, the breathing deepens. Spaces. When the breath deepens, the heart rate slows. When the heart rate slows, the mind calms. When the mind calms, the immune system activates. Spaces. When the immune system activates, healing begins. One simple step before bed can set this entire chain in motion. Your feet are the foundation of your body. Spaces. Treat them with care, and the rest of the body responds with gratitude. As you prepare for tonight, remember this every night is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to reset, to restore, to repair, to rebalance. Spaces. And the Vicks Foot Trick is one tool, a small but powerful tool, to support your body in doing what it does best, healing itself. May your nights become softer. Spaces. May your breathing become easier. May your body become more balanced. And may this simple practice bring you peace, comfort, and well-being for many nights to come.